Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play. And the Jaguars will put total leather and will get started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will start this game off. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Shit.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Makes the grab. Major gaps in that defense,
way
and
too
he
open.
got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Quick completion to the right. And he's dragged down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Throws to the wideout.
Damn it.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
On the ground, it's Moss. And
That
a
was
nice
trash.
run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play.
Touchdown, Rock Jayhawk made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Lopez to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's looking for an open man on second down. A little screen to the running back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He's looking to throw it. Caught in the
That
backfield.
was not good. Big fat waste.
That one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Snares it outside, it's Graham. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Leaves it with the back.
Damn
the
it.
Jaguars get it past the sticks.
I think it's really important.
Look at
for
that.
this
Already
offense to get this guy
banged
going
up.
early.
God dang it.
Doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, South Alabama.
And the Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Lopez wants to fire. Complete.
Oh, too slow. Shit.
Is backed up against the wall.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 2nd down, wants to
Throw the ball! Throw the ball! He didn't throw it!
Down he goes at the 18.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing
That was
up.
so
They use
stupid.
their speed, they use their athleticism, they win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Dropped it anyways. Unbelievable, man.
Right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
Completely screwed me.
This will be a successful drive. And this one only 35 yards.
Look at this.
Not straight away. This one from the left hash.
Missed it.
Not a chance. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these...
And the ball squirted out.
Yes.
Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
God dang it.
Timeout called
What
by
the fuck is
offense,
going
and now
on?
they just have one remaining in the half.
South Alabama.
Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Lopez to pass.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
I just can't even with this game right now.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me?
Is stuck for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Yeah, should have listened to you, dude.
Knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Dude.
He's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big
I got to
play
get some
coming.
points.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
My O-line is just so weak that they just get abused up the middle. I got to have perfect matchups.
There in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, shit.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football.
Oh!
Defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the...
Oh, my God. I was about to say.
This next down more manageable.
This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
To the air, it's Daniels. Quick strike
Shit.
complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shift some motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quarterback now on the run.
Yes!
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback. And they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this...
He's looking deep.
Dropped it.
Oh! Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there to pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Lopez wants to fire. Going deep.
No!
Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown.
That was absolute garbage.
Will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him.
Golly. Unbelievable, man.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
You know, sometimes when you're thrown against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient.
I just got completely screwed on that.
2nd and very short here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Quick timeout call by the
That's a huge difference right there. Huge difference.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Going up top on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. smashes it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Maybe some confusion on the snap.
Awesome.
It's going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep.
He dropped it.
Incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between
pretty unbelievable, guys.
Stopping big plays
really getting screwed by the computer today.
But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
I mean, he might have gotten tackled on that, but that's another flat-out drop.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Got his man quickly.
Catches
really
that one,
nice
though.
Job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass.
They just called holding on me.
Get the first.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how
I'm really going to have to fight the AI to get lucky and win this one. This is crap.
an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Lopez to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He stopped at the 48.
My center. Oh, he's already hurt again.
I wonder if one of the adjustments they made.
God.
Trailing in this game was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Throw the ball! He wouldn't throw it! What is going on with the game right now?
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit.
Not really even fair right now, man.
Pass rush to get home.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice catch, just past the first down marker, so this drive stays alive. Nice job by the quarterback and receiver.
The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Looking down the middle.
Dropped it.
Avoided the interception.
Oh,
Lucky to
God.
get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Another incompletion. I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They go to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. See with his pads.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys,
This
let's
shit
take
is
a look at what's happening
stressful.
in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 11 over Charlotte. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
Yes, get his ass.
Back is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, shit.
Across the 25.
Oh, my God.
How did you make that move? A huge gain on
Wow.
that before he ran
Okay.
out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's easy when you got a QB like this. Just make the right reads. And
Pretty
get short
awesome
yards.
that
Not
was,
only
yeah.
Can he make the right reads? He can make people miss. He can make even bigger plays than this, but just chews up 20-plus yards in a hurry.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Off play action on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all
Wow
game.
is right, Kyle.
Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout.
God dang it, man. Need them to drop something or need my blitz to actually get through.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. The aerial assault continues. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
The quarterback dropped back, read the coverage, and realized there was nobody even close to his tight end over on the outside of the field. So simple pitch and catch, and that's an easy 1st down.
Now on 2nd down. On the run, it's Moss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket.
Miss it, dude. Miss it.
Go through his progressions. Nothing home. Take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. With all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly.
No.
And they can't make the connection.
Shit.
Going for a big play on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass.
Thought I had him,
Locating the
dude.
football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass.
Oh my God.
Nice defensive play to get a
Oh
hand
my
in there,
God. They
knock it
almost
away.
ended me right there.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions, big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Lopez to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, no.
And that's
Shit!
incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll the Kansas offense returns to the field.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Did they call that on me?
There and they got into the neutral
Oh
zone
my
soon.
God, this game is so fucking stupid.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the
Fuck
offense.
this game, man.
Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. They want that clock to run. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to
Fuck
get
this
that ball
game.
back and preserve time for their offense. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for
God
a crease.
dang it.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pressure coming.
No
And he
way.
into the cheap seats there and saved the down. Nobody getting open there. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 11 over Charlotte. For now, it's back to you, fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh my God.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down a possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds after we make those catches.
Makes the grab down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know, as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a cane.
Lopez wants to fire. He's taking
Throws it out of bounds.
late in the game.
Oh.
And it was going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looking to pass on second down. Turns it loose. Got his man to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Throw the ball! Throw the ball!
Can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game.
Oh, my God is right, Jay.
Absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point. Take the 7-point lead and let your defense finish this one off.
I'm fucking exhausted, and it's still not over yet. They could still pull out a miracle.
I know it looks like a gimme kick, guys, but there's nothing that's a gimme when you're trying to break a tie. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point, and now see if they can hang on. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds.
God, what are we thinking here?
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Corner's going to give them room. Pulls it in. It's Moss.
Take that.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range.
Oh my God, I didn't get the...
He lobs one high down the left side.
Yes. Get out of here. Game over.
Incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Looking back on it, this game probably falls into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't